What's up, everybody? I'm Sierra Nichols, and I'm here on that after show talking all things Game of Thrones.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to that after show. The culture has arrived, and we're here to give you the final review and commentary and funny skits for the final, el final episode of Game of Thrones. I'm your favorite Afro-Latina, Franceli.
And I'm Vince Bryant.
You can tell I'm going through some motions. But anyway, for the final episode of this season, we'll be talking about our top moments, our mic drop moments, our alternate endings, because there's some things I gotta say about the way this ended. And of course, my favorite part of the show, what would the culture do? And we got a special guest in the house, Sierra Nichols. What's going on, girl?
Welcome to the show.
I'm being super dramatic, because I've been with this show for like 10 years, y'all. Like, man, you guys are feeling me, right? Y'all know what I'm talking about. So how did y'all feel about how they wrapped up 10 years worth of history? Was it worth it? Did they do us right?
I don't know, it's tough to say. What you think?
I don't think they did us how we wanted them to.
Come on
do
now.
us, but they did what needed to be done.
That sounds like a parent. I like it.
Yeah, you know, very diplomatic. Yeah,
Shit was trash.
See, come on.
Garbage.
See,
Boop. No, I'm just playing. It was alright.
I'm somewhere in the middle. I'm sad, I'm confused, I'm overwhelmed.
That's all one-sided emotions, but alright.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you this much. Our war room has never been so quiet. Our writer's room, everybody was like shocked. They didn't know what to say. So we feeling some type of way, but let's get into it. Let's get into the top moments from the finale episode. The fall of the queen. We knew it was coming, but how we got there was interesting. You know, it starts off with Tyrion assessing the carnage, assessing the damage. And what does he find? Brother and sister together. I'm not gonna lie.
His nasty ass brother and sister.
Well, yeah, they nasty.
Hey,
You
hey.
gotta throw that in there.
We gotta say nasty. We gotta judge people. We love everybody for what they do.
You
We
know-
are an accepting culture, aren't we? We accepting everybody now, so let them do what they do.
Look, I do want to say that this finale episode was shot beautifully. Like the cinematography was off the chain. That shot of him with the rubble looking at them, it was magic. Although it was nasty, but it was magic.
Bruh, why y'all keep saying it's nasty? What's
You
wrong
don't think
with
it's
y'all?
nasty?
No.
Sleeping
I
with
think
your
it's
sister?
Nasty?
in a fictional place, it is fine, because it's make-believe.
All right. But then Tyrion quits his job. Do you think it's because he found his dead siblings?
Duh.
No. I think it's. I don't.
You think he would have quit the job anyway, even if they weren't dead?
Yes, because I feel like he was starting to see. You know, Daddy was losing her mind. I feel like that was coming one way or another.
Right.
You know, like I think just finding his brother and sister dead on top of like all of it was just like he was like, okay, I'm out of here.
It had to be done.
I'm going to HR.
Listen, it's like you said, they had to do what they had to do. But then what about her, like, Hitler speech? You don't feel like she definitely then went overboard, I feel like. Because I thought that's it. I thought, okay, we won. She's gonna get the Iron Throne. Why do we have to keep then killing everybody?
She didn't say nothing about killing nobody else. She said liberate.
Just
She
like
said
a
she
tyrant.
liberated
Come on,
King's
bro.
Landing?
Shit, no, King's Landing people are shit. Do you not remember? That's why Cersei was sitting there watching them burn. She was like, y'all remember the piss and shit y'all threw on me? Y'all remember that? Burn.
Hey, but that's the true words of a tyrant, though.
No, it's
they
not.
use the word liberation to really do some other stuff.
For you to think this wasn't a good episode, you sure do have a lot to say about it.
Come on, you know what? You better be in here.
I
holding
know
me
some
down.
bad food. I still talk about it. I would talk terribly about it. These fries weren't cooked right. This burger ain't shit. I don't like her nails, how she headed it
But
to
clean
me.
the plate.
Yeah, I eat it because I ain't gonna waste my money.
Oh,
I'm here, so I watched it, so I got to comment on it.
listen, we watched it, but I will say the writing of Tyrion's speech, I was feeling that. There was a lot of mic drop moments we'll talk about later, but you can't tell me that
When
Tyrion didn't give him a good speech, Jon Snow.
His life was on the line, nigga. You better get to talking.
Yeah, listen.
I know I talk smooth when a gun in my face.
Look.
He was finna to die.
He was gonna die.
Yeah.
But I think he was okay. Don't you think that Tyrion was ready to die? Like he was just like,
Yeah, I feel like he had been like he doesn't have any family left. The queen that he was trying to support is off her rocker.
Come on, bro. Sansa was still alive. You think he wanna die without testing that out?
Oh,
Come on, now.
you
Yeah.
Listen,
I gotta talk to you, John.
He been talking about it since the beginning that they were gonna get played, but that didn't happen.
Bro, Tyrion gonna get it.
You think so?
Yes, it's spinoffs and everything.
Well,
gonna happen.
Tyrion definitely has a mouthpiece on him because thanks to him, I think because of that speech is why Jon killed
Tyrion
Dany.
has always had a mouthpiece on him, though. He always was spitting.
He knows how to finesse his way into and out of all kinds of situations.
Well, it worked enough to get Jon to play the game, so it had to be smooth. So Jon finally did it. Out of all these episodes, out of all these seasons, out of all the loyalty, he finally finessed somebody, and it was good on camera, didn't it? Did y'all see it?
Yo, that
It
moment
really
was
sad.
crazy.
It was really sad.
That moment.
Why?
But it was like it needed to be done. Like you could see it in her eyes that it was like she not coming back.
Here's my thing though, and I gotta keep it real. Y'all know Jon's my favorite. I'm always vouching for Jon, but it don't make sense to me that Drogon didn't try to kill Jon.
Yes, it do. He's
It
a
does make
Targaryen.
sense. I think it makes
Just
sense.
because he's Targaryen doesn't mean you just killed my mother.
What does that mean?
He's angry. I would have at least tried to throw some fire at Jon.
But technically, ain't like Jon like his uncle / daddy.
Right.
Well, that's true too.
Bam.
But still,
Because he's the
man.
true heir.
He is the true
So
heir.
that's why he ain't died.
All right, fine. Jon plays the game. He didn't try to get killed. All right, but what do we feel about this new king? Bran the Broken? What kind of name is that?
First of all,
Bran the
you
Broken.
gonna put some respect on my man Bran's name.
Okay.
Bran has always been keeping his cool, minding his business,
Sitting in his chair.
being broken, minding his business.
dirty
Waiting for
motherfucker.
his day to come. And
Listen.
he did.
He could have prevented all this.
Listen.
He could have, as soon as he was broke, he came to figure out he was going into the future. He was too busy, like
But
going back doing
imagine-
shit he wasn't supposed to.
But imagine how the story would have turned if Bran was just going around telling everybody, "This is gonna happen to you. This is gonna happen to you.
That shit would've
this is
been
gonna
lit.
happen to you."
That shit would have been lit.
Listen, they're all kind of crazy prophets preaching on the corner talking about what's gonna happen, and nobody listens to them. So if Bran would have been like, "This was gonna happen," no one would have listened to him anyway. But at least he would have said it.
You know who was opposed to Bran being the king? Grey Worm. I don't think he was feeling that shit at all.
He wasn't, but he didn't speak up.
He did. Who? Grey Worm?
First of all, I thought there was gonna be a fight between Grey Worm and Jon. Like, I don't understand how Jon kills the queen and Grey Worm does nothing. He
Because
takes
he's
him
gonna-
just as a prisoner.
he's gonna-
That didn't make sense to me either. These are the parts I was confused, writers. What were y'all doing? What's going on?
Because he can't kill him. He's a prisoner. You just can't kill somebody because you killed a queen.
But they was killing all the other prisoners.
Right.
She's saying
Come on,
that's
bro.
where the confusion.
Right. Anybody else who betrayed the queen got killed.
No, they killed the people that was Cersei followers. Jon was not that.
Varys got killed
What the-
for treason.
Alright.
That's treason 101. Jon killed the queen.
Alright.
All right, fine. We're
have
not
to agree.
on the same page about that. But what I did like was the shade. Did y'all catch all the shade Sansa was throwing at this round table?
Sansa been throwing shades in season 1.
Hello.
That's her power. Everybody got their thing. Jon loyal. Bran can see. Arya
You
killer.
know, Sansa can't fight.
Just a shade
can't do
queen.
much else.
Sansa is
She
the
talking
shade
shit.
queen.
Yeah, she the one. She the sister that talk all the shit, and then she call all the rest of the stars. I got brothers and sisters. Fuck y'all up.
Y'all better come through. When she said, "Uncle, please sit," I wanted to throw.
She
Hey,
said,
that was just like a regular politician. I've been through 2 wars. Nigga, you ran. You was hiding. You was the one hiding. We heard the stories. He's like, you know, I've been through 2 wars. You know, nigga, I should. You know.
yo, and then he but did you catch how he like low-key almost fell?
Yes.
She told him to sit down.
Yes. He
She's
almost
like,
tripped.
He almost tripped. She
That
said,
was a moment. I like that.
Nah, the best moment during that situation was when Arya was like, "I'll cut your throat." You say something else about killing my brother. God damn!
Talk
I wanted
about
to say
killing
something
my
else.
brother.
I wanted to see Arya kill somebody else. I wanted to see it one more time.
One more time.
Just one more time.
And then they laughed at
was
my
on her
boy
way.
Sam, yo. He tried to bring
Yo,
democracy.
Sam was trying to bring democracy into the mix.
But
and
we
wasn't nobody
see,
having it.
but we see what democracy is doing now. It's
Hello.
not doing that.
It
well.
looks very similar, these Games of Thrones, to some things happening right now. Listen, I gotta keep it real, y'all, because I come from that wolf gang. Woo woo. I've been saying this since day one. The Starks, they all survived, they all lived, and they all came full circle, man. Like, come on.
Not everybody survived. That was a Stark.
First of all,
Technically, Bran is dead.
what?
Because Bran said so himself. He said, Bran is dead. I'm not here. I'm the 3-eyed raven.
You know what? Okay, fine, but his physical body's still here. He's alive. Everyone who started at this season is still standing. That's all I'm saying.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you know, we can start off with my girl Sansa. You know,
She had a beautiful story.
She had a beautiful arc. You know, she started off as a little bird, and then she became that savage queen. You know what I'm saying? What you think? What you think about her full circle?
You know, in my opinion, I was not a fan of Sansa at first. Not at all. I was like, you always complaining, you ain't never down with the gang. It's like, she can't really fall in line. But then, you know, as seasons progressed or whatever, she had her little one-liners. She was like, oh, damn.
Getting
She
shady
got
and
a little
shadier.
spice.
Yeah.
I like that.
She throw that
We
shade.
like some shade. It's hot out here.
Ooh. Is that a shot at Danny? It's hot out here. Is that a shot? She rubbing off on you. I think that you know what? I like Danny. She did. I mean, I'm sorry. I like Sansa. She did go from weak to strong. It was a beautiful thing, a transition.
Yeah.
I don't know. She could have been better.
You think she could have been better?
Yeah, she was just always in the back. She ain't never really do nothing. She just said shit.
Listen, sometimes words are powerful. Here's the
Tyrion said
thing.
a lot.
What she said
Tyrion did
in
a lot,
order
too.
to ensure that the North stayed free, that was a powerful move.
All right, we'll give her that.
That was a good chess
We'll
move,
give that.
Sansa. We'll give you that check.
Okay.
But Arya, man, she's been independent since day one. She stayed independent in the end, right? Like, look at her go. Look at her go. There she is.
Where'd she go?
I don't know where she going.
Nowhere.
She is no one going nowhere.
I feel like she had a set it off stony moment. She just like, all right, I'm finna throw my hair up in a bun or whatever, and I'm just finna float off into the wind with this
set
big
it
bag
off.
of money.
Wow.
But the question is, who did she convince? Who's on that crew with her? Who's going?
You know what? All her different faces. Tell them whatever she gotta tell them. Get your ass in this boat.
I don't know. I think a lot of people, they ain't got shit to do. They ain't got shit. They lost everybody.
Yeah, some people are like, man, F this place, I'm out.
Yeah, let's go see the world. Let's figure it out. Let's go on this little cruise.
Listen,
Not a cruise.
Yeah, it was like a Disney cruise. You got dragons, wolves.
but what about, the fan favorite Jon? He ended up right where he started.
Where he wanted to be.
You think that's where he always wanted
With
to
his
be?
boyfriend
That's
Tormund.
where he wanted to be.
With his boyfriend Tormund. That's where
That's
he
not
wanted
his
to go.
boyfriend.
How come it ain't? It's a boy and it's his friend.
He was disrespectful.
How?
How you gonna do my man Jon like that?
How? He killed two of his ladies just to get back to the mountains, the wild.
Well,
You know
one of
what?
his ladies lost her mind.
Did she?
She did.
Come on, y'all.
Did she
I'm not
not?
convinced. No, she did not. She lost a whole bunch of people, and that you going through trauma. You don't know who you is.
Okay.
You
and
just
what
need to
did
go
they
through some
say? Hurt people.
Hurt people.
Well, she ain't crazy. She just hurt.
Well, that makes you crazy.
What? Been hurt?
Yes.
All right.
But I will tell you this about Jon, though.
What?
I think he's still conflicted. The way he looked back at the end, I think he's never really happy to me. I feel like he's always stuck between here and there. He don't know which way to go.
Because he don't belong nowhere. That's what it is. I think he finally found. That's why it's full circle. He finally found his place with his people. He's like, yeah, I go be wild and we do wild shit. I can kiss Tormund in the mouth. He can do all that. All he want to do.
You know what?
What?
I can't. Before we go into our alternate endings, Vincent, tell the people what time it is.
You know what time it is. It's time to figure out what the culture would do with questions that need answers. Let's figure it out.
Tyrion, we saw you winking at your ex-wife at the 2019 election. Any plans for reconciliation?
I mean, she said I was the best husband she ever had. She probably busy ruling as queen of the North or whatever. Why she ain't been answering my ravens. But she still want this imp though.
Arya, what inspired you to search for the land west of Westeros?
Man, folks over here tripping. Homegirl done burned a whole city to the ground. Jon talking about, she everybody queen now. Yeah, aight.
You finally got what you wanted. What a celebration, right?
Celebration? I had to leave my family to go back to the Night's Watch. I had to kill my boo? And now I'm a felon? I did all that to stay unemployed. I'm more than happy. I was finally free folk.
And we're back, y'all, so let's get straight to it. Our mic drop moments from the finale and what we would call our alternate endings.
Sierra,
What we got?
What you got?
Love is the death of duty. Definitely.
Why is
Or
that?
death?
Because you know how it is, like in real life, you could say it as well. Being digmatized.
Well, talk about it, girl. Tell the truth.
It's
Tell
a
the
real
truth.
thing. The same. Okay, because Jon was, John was, and
He was digmatized
No.
by Torment. You got told y'all.
Yeah, I gotta understand.
I can't.
Off of that one.
You set yourself up.
I
Set yourself up.
to him. But no, like it's a real thing though, because he was so like clouded by the love that he couldn't really see that.
Jamie
she was
too, then.
Actually,
Yeah, Jamie.
Of course, Jamie.
bunch of people. But that's why I love that it's flipped. I also love that duty is the death of love. Like too much of either one can cloud and get in the way of the other. So look, they were both
Checks and
great.
balances.
Checks and balances.
That's what
What
it's
about you? What you got?
They're still breathing. When Greg Williams said that about the prisoners, he's like, because they still breathing.
Slice,
He
slice.
killed everything that still supported Cersei because he was going through something. He was still grieving.
Yeah.
His lady got her little neck, her head rolled.
Yeah.
He's like, why you do my little lady like that?
Why you do her like that?
You know
he
what?
said it like that too.
Why you do my little lady like that? All one word, like that. My little lady like that.
Well, my mic drop moment is Tyrion, you know, when he's like, what unites people? Stories. And he's like, there's nothing more powerful than a good story. I was like, and look how powerful the story of Game of Thrones has been in our lives, in our living rooms, on our phones. This story has been so powerful.
In our bathrooms.
Right. It's brought together so many people.
Definitely Uncle Sid.
Oh,
Sansa said, if you don't sit down, no.
have
you are not
several
the king."
seats.
And everybody just
And
said,
he sat his ass down.
You sure did.
And what did you do, Miss Doe? He told me to shut my fat ass up. And what did you do? I shut my fat ass up.
And I gotta give a shout out to our war room, our writers room. They had some mic drop moments because it's the finale, right? So I gotta let y'all know. They said, Brand's line, why do you think I came all this way?
Arrogant little pompous ass.
That was a good one. I love that one. Another one is when Tyrion said to Dany, I freed my brother, but you slaughtered the city. Like that was Tyrion shade. I quit my job.
What if she picked his little ass up and threw him on the steps? Like, little chicken nut that rolled down the steps. That was hilarious.
If she would have kicked him down the stairs, I would have died.
wait, if you would have heard a little like, bloop.
Is that your alternate? Is that your alternate ending?
That's terrible.
No,
Cut it out.
funny.
That would be your alternate ending. What if you had the master pen to write this finale? What would you have changed?
That's a hard question. You gotta go first on that.
I would have gave Drogon on a grill. That's what I wrote in there. When he was
all the
like,
things.
because when he had that close up and he showed his teeth, I was like, oh, that boy from Dade County, he got a grill. That would have been nice. That's about the only thing I would
That's the only thing you would change, really, when you just said that the episode was okay.
And he would
So
holler
what
out,
would've been-
right before he lit fire. That'd been fire.
Why are you such a fool? Seriously, what would you have written?
I honestly think that I would have given Arya the shot to kill Cersei and Dany. Ooh. Like if she could have killed two birds with one stone, like 'cause you already know Arya is the realest one out of all of them.
You know-
she could have got that done.
Thanks for joining us, Sierra. Where can folks find you next?
For having me. If you want, you can follow me on Instagram at cappin.c. That is CAPPIN.c. And you can catch me dancing behind an artist in the city near you, hopefully very soon.
Tell them the artist, stop being humble.
Yeah, come
I
on.
danced for a couple people, one of them being Drake, and I recently started
Champagne
working
Party.
with Sweetie, so you might catch me at a festival with her, or on a stage with him, or with whoever calls.
Well, we like that. And we like that you guys keep dancing right on over here to that after show. And although this is the last episode for Game of Thrones, it's not the last you'll see of us. We coming back for Westworld in 2020, but keep the conversation going. Make sure you subscribe, share, tell the people, follow us on all the things at That After Show. Check out our website, www.thataftershow.com, for all the good content. And when you play these here Game of Thrones, you win or you die.